Hello again, TikTok. So in this particular video today, we'll be going over a lesser known obelisk structure known as the Beacon of Progress. Now, the Beacon of Progress was allegedly built to a height of 1,500 feet and is conveniently nowhere to be seen in its original location. So shout out Tartarian Truth on Instagram for dropping this information, but it is proposed that the French people shall erect a monument in Jackson Park to commemorate both the World's Fair and the friendship between two countries, like the statue by Bartholdi in New York Harbor and the monuments in Washington and Lafayette in Paris. They are to be built by private subscription. A design for the monument has been approved, the first medal having been awarded by the Paris Salon of 1300 to Desiree Desperadel, professor of architecture at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, Boston. It says that his design is for a monument 1,500 feet high to be the Beacon of Progress. When Mr. Desperadel visited the United States for the first time in 1893, he proceeded directly to Chicago, where he was struck by the splendors of the exposition. The impression of the White City, so boldly erected on the shores of Lake Michigan, haunted the artist. It seemed to him the exposition should not pass without leaving some trace, and the idea of commemorating it was born. He immediately began to conceive the idea of a monument as a souvenir of the Chicago exposition, which after some months revealed itself, as he said. So interestingly enough, I thought this monument in itself looks like something straight up out of Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers, and I'm just kind of begs the question of maybe that's where they got a lot of inspiration for that movie with J.R.R. Tolkien's idea of Middle-earth and how these structures looked in general. But as you can tell, there's a lot of what would be considered Babylonian statues built into them with the lions, the griffins, and other things that would be akin to ancient Egyptian quote-unquote mythology. The structure itself completely dwarfs anything that would be in the modern day, even all the way to Dubai, which is obviously riddled with massive statues, and not just statues, but buildings erected all over the cityscape, and completely dwarfs the Sears Tower or even the Empire State Building in the United States. This is a picture of the revised general plan in Jackson Park, thanks to Tartarian Truth here. Tartarian Truth had written here, the Beacon was a towering monument intended for the site in Chicago, Illinois of the Columbian Exposition of 1893. Constant Desiree Desperadel designed the beacon to represent the founding of America, and so it consisted of 13 obelisks, which he had represented the original 13 colonies. Constant Desiree Desperadel continued to refine his design after the exposition was over. And although the beacon was never built, the strength of his final 1900 drawing drew a great deal of attention and had a lasting impact in the Francophone world. Comment down below if you know anything more on this or something akin to this. Thanks, guys.